welcome back to Unfiltered Kitchen.
I'm your DJ today.
Oh my God.
Papa Floyd.
I don't know why he thinks all of a sudden we need intro music that is by him.
I got a little Farland Funkadelic going this morning.
Not you turning it down thinking that you're really doing something.
Oh, it's over. Okay. I waited too long.
All right.
How's everybody doing?
So we're going to jump into it today because to be completely... Turn it off. To be completely transparent, I'm running behind. And
she's not feeling her best.
And I'm not. I feel like the past few days I've just been going, which is life. But I'm just... Today I think I hit a brick wall. But I did put up a Q&A. Somebody sent me a message and was like, can we get a fun episode, a light episode? It's been a little heavy the past few weeks. And Dad wants to keep going heavy, but
it's still Black History Month. It's all right. I'll continue next week.
I think that sometimes we have to listen to the people that listen to us.
I hear that.
And I'm totally okay with doing a fun episode. Honestly, I'm in zero mood to go heavy. So let's just jump right into it. I put up a Q&A.
But I did get a picture.
Oh,
can we just,
Dad?
I just want Maria to post a picture. I just want to be able to write, Maria, I'm going to send you this picture. I just want you to put it whatever size, but just write the words asshole on his forehead. And then I'll be fine with it.
I think that when old people get offended, they get stuck.
Hey man, look.
I think you're stuck on the guy at the pickleball court.
No, I just want I told you I wanted to troll him just for a minute. I don't really know how to do that, so
you're going to have Maria do it for you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm asking her to post or edit what I wanted to do. Okay, never mind.
All right. Guys, do you think that he should troll
the racist?
The racist? Please let us know if he should troll the racist.
And I found his name. Did I tell you his name?
You told us his name last week, and you were mad that you didn't have a picture. But
now this week I got
now he has the picture, and he says that when he was taking the picture, the racist
I'm trying to think of
waving at him,
he saw
you taking the picture.
Just like this. So I'm trying to think of a name. You know how like you have Ivan the Terrible and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think of one that goes good with Albert. And this situation, Albert the Ignorant.
Dad, I'm not helping you troll this man.
See, that's why I'm going I'm going with Albert the Asshole.
Albert the Asshole works.
Albert the Asshole.
You guys let us know if you want to see this picture.
If it doesn't go on to, we're not Think Loud Crew. What are we?
We're Unfiltered Kitchen.
If it doesn't go on Unfiltered Kitchen, it's going on Papa Floyd's page.
Yeah, put it on your personal page. Okay, so do you want to start with Q&A or do you want to start with somebody seeking advice?
Okay, I want to start here. Whatever happened to the Speak link?
I have it.
You haven't had a chance to listen?
I have not. Well, I told you that I have been going and going and going.
No, I've been working all this week.
Right.
So, that's an hour drive, up an hour drive. I could listen.
Okay. But you have to do it on a computer because then you have to mark it, you have to delete, you have to edit.
Do it on my phone?
No, it's a computer thing. I'm going to get it done. I promise you guys I'm going to get it done. I've just been...
I thought your phone was like a little computer.
It is, but sometimes things are easier on the computer.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I see a question that's really simple to answer. They're asking you this.
Okay.
Is Cheyenne pregnant?
No.
Thank you.
This
is what peasy. I don't like is that the second you show like a little like fupa, you know what a fupa is?
Fupa?
Yeah, it's like a little gut.
Oh.
Or you wear a big sweater.
Yeah.
Or you take a picture and you look that way.
Okay.
You're pregnant.
Yeah. No, she's not pregnant, guys.
Nope, she's not. Okay, I like this one. Would you have been a different type of parent if you would have had sons?
Oh, yes. Well, asking me?
Yeah, you. I have a son.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've seen the difference between raising a girl and a boy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would I have been a different parent? Yes, without a doubt. With women, with girls, you have to, your focus is to make sure they don't get pregnant. With boys, make sure they don't get in too much trouble.
What about boys getting girls pregnant?
Oh, definitely that. I mean, that's why I don't have kids out of wedlock. My mom raised me, always checked with me, make sure, if you're going to be doing this, don't come home with,
What are you saying about me?
Oh, you did come home with a baby. Huh?
Yes. And
well, I guess
and your oldest child.
The thing is, I guess with Because it was me and my brother. My sister didn't come along until like 12 years later. So I guess I never looked at it like, well, actually I did. I don't know what happened. Well, no, you were gone. I kept you. You were good till 18, 19, 20, 21.
I got pregnant at
25.
22, 23.
Yes. So that by that point, you're out of my,
I'm out of your house.
You're out of my realm. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I did what I look. You never made it on to teen pregnancy. 16 and pregnant. That wasn't going to happen.
Oh, my Lord. Don't even start that.
Yeah. So you guys were both in your
We were in our 20s, yeah.
After that,
we were in our 20s and we were just moving fast.
Yeah, it's out of my control at that point. Y'all didn't understand. See, when I was your age, partying, doing whatever I was doing, actually, I go back and I think about this. I just got very, 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 very lucky.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did. I got really lucky.
I saw a comment the other day. Somebody made a nasty comment about Zach, and then I saw somebody comment back and go, her dad is just as shady. And I want to say, what did he do? Oh. How did you get thrown into the shady box? I said, what did he do or say that someone would come up with that idea?
Don't throw me under the bus.
I said, what?
Don't know me.
So every now and then I want to comment back and be like, damn, what did he do? But I can't. I let people have their own assumptions. Okay, what is your favorite thing about yourself?
Favorite thing about myself?
Yes.
Well, here's the one thing that I kind of in relation to what we were just talking about. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I always have kind of set back, and I don't know if admired is the right word, but I made the right decision. I said one time I was moving pretty fast, and I decided I would become a square. Okay. Where I sat back. I told my real close cats, I told them, I said, this is what I'm going to do. Because, when you turn 18.
That's jail time.
Yeah, jail time. That wasn't up my alley, not at all. So, once I got past 18, I was probably a little bit past 18. I would have been 19. I told cats, I said, count me out.
I'm uncool at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to become a square ass. And that's when I started really dealing with school more so. Yeah. And I wasn't hanging out with the homies. And, my people I still always saw. But in terms of going to big group things and all that. And so becoming a square, and it took a number of years to kind of get there. Mm-hmm. It ain't like you just flipped the switch. Right. But I always thought that was a really good decision.
Did you have people at that time of your life kind of like talk down to you or like be like, what are you doing? Or this is lame, or try to get you to fall back into like the masses and stuff?
Not so much fall back. No, but they were like, Floyd, what it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. They were kind of looking at me sideways, like they didn't quite understand, but after I'm in school for a number of years, they start to understand. But the biggest thing is during that period, you just don't have no money. You broke.
Oh, because you weren't making fast money.
Not I took square jobs, did square stuff. Mm-hmm. Working hard for my money. Working hard. But I still think it was the best decision. Because let me tell you one thing about working hard for your money. You've heard that whole cliche about, I'm not going to work minimum wage at no McDonald's, something like that. Okay, that's bullshit. All that's bullshit. You can go work somewhere minimum wage. Just don't work like everybody else works. Outperform all your peers. Yeah. And you will get noticed and you will start to make more money. They will pay. If you are outperforming everybody else, I don't care if you're at McDonald's, at Montgomery Ward's, at Woolworths, at JCPenney, at Target, I don't care where you are. Okay? If you are outworking your people, management is going to notice because they're always looking for good people. Yeah. Okay? Not just the people that just show up. Most people just show up. But if you go and you do what you're doing and you do it well, people will notice you. They'll pay you more money because they want to keep you around. And if they don't know that, you remind them how good you're doing. Yeah. Promote yourself. That advice. Yeah. All right, where are we?
Okay, so the next question is, what is the best piece of advice you have ever been given?
Best piece of advice I'd ever been given?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Stay out of trouble. I mean,
what would you say is the best piece of advice that you give?
My mom used to always say, don't get anybody pregnant.
Oh my, why are we back on pregnancy?
I'm just telling you.
So your sister got young pregnant, right?
Yeah, well, maybe she didn't give her that advice. I don't know what happened. Like I said,
I was going to ask, do you remember your mom's reaction to her pregnancy?
No, because at that time, you understand, so I'm 12 years older than Keisha. So Keisha was 16. That means I'm 28.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had slowed down a little bit by 28, but I'm still moving now. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, I like this one. What do you think the world will look like in 300 years?
300 years? I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a trip. It's going to be, do you remember the cartoon? You might be too young for the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be like the Jetsons.
They're like the space family, right?
Yes. There'll be little flying cars.
Oh, for sure.
You know, your apartment will be on top of a big old stilt. Everything is going to be automated.
Dang. And all this AI stuff.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that's scared of AI?
I mean, you got to look how far it has come in since I was a little younger than you are now. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you that's what, like 30 years older than you?
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 years ago, I'm not sure if we were on cell phones. I think we were still on pagers.
Yeah, you were on like pagers, and then like on
And then the first cell phone that came out was this big.
And then the next thing was things. Like the Palms, like the things.
The Blackberries.
Yeah, Blackberry.
And the guy didn't handle
Palm Pilots.
Right. So, I mean, look how far things have come.
In 30
where
years.
Everybody has a phone now.
Yeah.
The homeless have a phone.
Some do.
No, well, some do, yes.
Some do. You cannot say all homeless people have phones.
Not all, but I've seen homeless people with phones.
I have definitely seen a homeless person get some money from somebody and then pull out their phone and be on the phone. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So, until now you got self-driving cars.
Those scare me too.
Okay. So in a minute, believe me, in 300 years from now.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, but here's what's going to be crazy though. The sexuality of the world.
Yeah, because it's already over-sexualized now.
Yeah, it's going to be...
You can have probably sex with a robot.
Probably. Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with our Thailand trip coming up, I've gotten this question a lot. And I've now realized that people are really scared of trying food.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Somebody messaged me and was like, hey, I really want to come on the trip, but I only eat like chicken tenders. And I'm scared to try new foods.
Don't be scared. I don't know what to tell you. We'll bring some Pepto-Bismol. Here, you know what my kids eat everything? I always told them, here, take a napkin, put it in your hand, try it. Put it in your mouth, try it. If you don't like it, spit it out. Spit it out.
But like, imagine not trying anything and all you eat is chicken tenders. Like, come on. I'm encouraging everybody to come and to not be scared of the fact that you don't like trying new things. This would be a perfect place to come and try new things.
And it's actually okay if you're scared, but you still do it.
Yeah, there's a huge difference in acknowledging you're scared, acknowledging that you only eat one thing and then being okay with that.
Yeah. Versus
like stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new.
I can tell you guys a good story about trying stuff.
Okay.
So when I first met Teresa, and we were going out, Teresa, my wife. So when we were going out, she always ordered chicken. Mm-hmm. Whether it's chicken tacos or I'll try the baked chicken. I'll have the chicken salad. I'll have the salad with chicken strips. It was always chicken. So I was like, every time we go out, all you do is eat chicken. I said, why don't you try some shrimp?
Okay.
She had never had a shrimp. She had never tried shrimp.
Really?
She had never tried lobster, crab. She said, oh no, I've heard of lobster. I've been to like Lobster Joe's or Joe's Crab Shack. Uh-huh. She said, but, my friends ordered it.
But she got
I said, what'd you order? I ordered the chicken tacos.
I love tea.
Yeah. So anyway, that was her MO. Mm-hmm. Now she will eat anything. She'll try. She'll try it. Now
will she try anything?
Oh, she tries anything now. Because I said here, this trust me on a couple things. I gave her the napkin. You don't like it, spit it out. Same thing. But she will try anything now. She'll try it, and then she made me just okay. Now I don't really like this.
Yeah.
But she eats her variety of foods has expanded so much.
I like that.
So you
have to try stuff.
Try stuff. Here, it's not going to kill you. The worst it's going to do is not taste good. If it doesn't taste good, you don't like the texture or the taste, okay, spit it out.
Yeah.
But what you're going to find, though, is your taste buds are not the same as they were when you were a kid. So the things that you didn't like then, your taste buds now may say, okay, no, that's all right. I like that.
Yeah. So the question that someone asked is, what is one food you refuse to try or a food that you hate?
A food that I hate. I'm not a big fan of liver. Like liver and onions.
Oh, I don't like liver. It tastes like metal to me.
Yeah, and I've gone back and I've tried to eat it again, and it doesn't work.
What about chitlins?
Chitlins aren't that good to me. I've tried chitlins. I've eaten chitlins. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I eat chitlins just not to hurt the cook's feelings.
Oh no, I don't like.
But it's not like they're good. They're not that good.
They're not.
In terms of texture, you're talking about eating the skin or lining. It's not like you can cut into it and get a nice fat piece.
Is there something that someone could put on a plate that you would be like, no, I'm not eating that?
Probably not. Because
What about brain?
I think I've tried brain, but I don't know exactly.
I had brain on the challenge, and I do not need to ever have brain again.
Yeah, see, the reason I would try is because I know people do eat brain.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, no, I'll try it. Look, I'm going to try anything. Okay. Mm-hmm. I've told this before. I want to eat some horse and some monkey. I just want to taste them. I just want to see what it's like. But slimy stuff. Look, I even had that one thing the sea urchin that's got all the spikes.
Yeah, I like sea urchin.
Yeah, but have you had the inside of it?
Yeah.
They open it up and you take a spoon in it.
Yeah, I just had it in St. Lucia.
Okay, so I tried that. I don't think I'd eat that again.
I love it.
Maybe yours was cooked. Mine was raw.
No, mine was raw. Out of the ocean. We caught it when we went snorkeling.
Yeah, this to me it tastes like salt water.
It was so good.
Maybe yours was fresh water.
Mine had like an umami taste to it.
An umami taste. Mm-hmm. Like umami, that's good.
No,
I like that fried chicken. What do you mean umami?
I hate you.
Umami, that sure was good. Can we make some more? I wasn't a big fan of the sea urchin.
I love sea urchin.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's not for everybody. Yeah. Okay. I actually really like this question. What did mom do extremely well as a parent that you could not do or lacked?
What did she do real well as a parent that I lacked?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I know you could have an answer.
You know what the answer should be?
I had certain things that came up to my mind that I was like, maybe he would say this, maybe he would say that.
Okay, so she was probably the one that gave more I don't want to say she gave love freer. Baby, I love you. You're so beautiful. You're so smart. You're so, that's so cute. She does that a lot better. Affirmation, confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, what did you even call it? Self-esteem building?
I would say like nurturing.
Okay, nurturing. That's probably a good word. I don't think I didn't nurture my kids. I gave my kids plenty of hugs and kisses, but I pop it in the head too. If they wasn't right. And if they wasn't right, I'd tell them. But the mama probably never told them. Oh, it wasn't what she did.
What did she do good that you liked?
She did very good job of loving her kids. Her kids will always know that they're loved.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And she birthed you guys. I couldn't do that.
Oh, God. Here we go. So speaking of discipline, we had a conversation on Think Loud Crew last week about discipline. Mm-hmm. And today I was going back and reading the comments. And somebody had a funny comment and I cracked up. Basically, it was one part in the podcast where Kyle was talking about like how she disciplines Boz, but in whatever funky way she does it, count to 200.
Oh, yeah.
And Zach told her that the last time he was over here, she made him count, and Boz looked at her and said, 1, 2, 3, 200. and I went back to watch that part, and the defeat in Kyle's face, I swear if she could have threw something at Zach, she would have. So somebody in the comments said, I'm just looking at Cheyenne, Zach, and Shannon's face as Kyle talks, and they all want to say, whoop his ass.
Boz is a boy. But now, let me tell you something, though. Boz is a really good kid.
He's a great kid.
Okay? He does good in school. He's got an infectious smile.
He's a great kid. He's just a lot of energy.
He's just a lot of energy. And see, I'm not going to get on that, but yeah.
But listening to people were saying that they would have liked to have this conversation with an older generational person as well, because the way discipline has changed.
I still believe in spanking. Now I'm not talking about pulling out the switch or pulling out an extension cord, okay? Because that shit leaves whelps. Matter of fact, I think I still have some. No, but a spanking. I mean, if somebody's really not listening, are a good ruler on the back of the hand?
Ouch.
No, so, it hurts a little bit, but it's not like it's gonna be life scarring.
There's a difference between spanking and abuse.
Yes, and spanking, I think, gets people's attention.
Do you think that some kids should be spanked and others shouldn't? Personality-wise.
Yeah, personality-wise. Like my mom told me, she said spanking me did no good. It was just, she didn't realize it till later. But it was just one of those things that didn't work for me.
Yeah, spanking Ryder doesn't do any good because...
I'm sorry?
Spanking Ryder gets more... What?
How many times have you spanked Ryder?
She's been spanked before.
How many times?
Like once or twice.
And
I realized that it doesn't work for her. It doesn't. Some kids' personalities don't respond well.
I've never seen Ryder get spanked.
That's because Ryder's a good-ass kid. When does she need to get spanked?
She said Ryder, she teach you.
But I'm just saying. I spanked Ryder before, and it was like the soul got sucked out of Rye.
I think it was
the end of the world for her.
The soul got sucked out of you.
It did, and I realized that I can't spank her. Now, Ace, he got spanked the other day. Like, Zach pulled his pants down.
Ace needs to get spanked.
And pulled that pepper down and popped his butt.
Because Ace will test you.
And Ace looked at him and said, "Did
he really?"
I said, "Oh, he gonna beat your ass now." Ace is a different personality.
See, Ace needs to get spanked because Ace will listen, hear what you say,
and will say okay,
and just do what he wants to do.
Will still do what he wants.
Okay.
And his new thing is okay, fine, and then he'll push the cup off the table or whatever it is that we're telling him not to do.
Yeah.
So there was one day Ace was just not listening to Zach like all day long, and Ace knows that Zach's name to him is Daddy, but Ace still. He knows that when he calls him Zach or calls him babe, it irritates Zach. So Ace wasn't listening all day. And then I swear I was looking at Ace like, come on, bro. Like, you're really trying it today. And then he did one more thing and then looked at Zach and said, yeah, Zach. And I swear I wanted to say, Ace, run. Run, Ace, run. But I looked at Zach and I said, this is your karma. If you ever didn't realize, this is your karma right here. Because you were a bad little boy and pushed everybody and poked. And this is what you get. And he was like, I swear he wouldn't have called me something out my name, but
Yeah.
He couldn't. Okay, so somebody who wants to remain anonymous sent us a message and said, please respond to my DM. So I'm going to read it for you guys. They were seeking advice. Okay, hi Papa Floyd and Cheyenne. I love the podcast and your guys' relationship. I need advice. I would like to remain anonymous.
What's your name?
Not me about to read the name.
Okay.
I have been dating this guy on and off since August 2021. We've known each other since around 2018. At first, it wasn't as serious and we were just messing around. Around December going into 2022, we decided to be more serious and moved in with each other in March of 2022. Okay. After about a month of moving in together, things got rocky. Shit. We started arguing and fighting, and we decided to see other people and stay in the apartment for a while. I moved out in June 2022. We always stayed in touch and kept being friends throughout the rest of the year. After some time, we decided to move back in with each other in November 2022 and start fresh with the relationship. He's never been the best about being able to not talk to other girls, whether it be dating apps or texting other girls. From November to May 2023, there were a couple of times he would slip. He would slip and do those things that I know he knows I don't like for him to do or want him to do. But I would just forgive him every time, and then he would go back to doing good. So he has a past that has prevented him from being able to get a car in his own name. So we've been sharing mine. In June 2023, we found out I was pregnant and things were looking up for our relationship, so I thought. In July, girl, all these months are really starting to confuse me. I can't lie. My brain is really trying to keep up. Yeah. All right. In July, when looking at his social media posts, I noticed a certain girl liking them, and I asked him about her, and he claimed he didn't know her and that he had no idea who she was. I believed him. Time passes and the girl starts looking at my social media, and I'm like, there's no way that he doesn't know her. Randomly, one weekend, he tells me that he finally got his mom to sign for a car for him, and he was going to get it the next day. I'm happy for him because we did need another car. Long story short, he gets it, and I find the paperwork in the car showing this random girl from social media that is the one that actually signed for this car. Oh my God.
Player, don't hate the player.
Dad, no. Whoa, okay, plot twist. All right.
You didn't see that coming?
No, I didn't see the girl signing the car for him. You saw that coming? I saw the girl and him knowing each other, but not the girl signing the car for him. Okay, I was hurt that he lied about not knowing her and that she was actually the one who got the car for him. So I broke up with him.
Wait a minute. I thought they had a baby.
She's pregnant, and I thought they were living together, but I don't know.
So
okay.
I should probably take notes on this.
He claims he couldn't have told me or I would have ruined it since it was another girl, and he knows how I am, and that he didn't want any type of relationship with her, and he was just talking to her for what she was going to do for him. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not a good. That's
red
just,
flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. But I feel like he should have been upfront about it because I know we need it, and I would have been okay regardless of who it was, doing it as long as he played his part correct and didn't do anything that he knows I wouldn't want him to do.
Come on, you can't get somebody to sign for your car for free. You got to be giving up something.
Yeah. Don't even try to convince yourself that he didn't do anything for that girl. Yeah.
All right, keep going.
Anyways, since then, our relationship hasn't been the same. After breaking up with him, then he continued to talk to her, and they ended up having sex and hanging out multiple times while we were still living in the same house, and I'm pregnant.
Wait, he was having sex with the girl who bought the car now?
Yes.
Okay, just so you know, ma'am, that was nothing new. They were already having sex prior to the car.
Anyways.
Well, I'm still stuck on the very beginning, though, when they were living together but decided to see other people.
And living in the same place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody's just a freak here. We've already got to that 300 years. We've already moved 300 years into the future.
Okay, let me finish.
Okay.
I want to be able to have this baby with him and us be together, but I feel like him doing this is just too much. I talked to him about it, and he says he can't stop talking to her because of her getting the car for him. And he feels like the things she's able to do for him money-wise is a benefit, even though he doesn't want a relationship with her. Around September, he did stop hanging out with her, and they have just been texting since then. In November, we moved out from living with each other, and he continues to text her and talk to her on the phone. Since we moved out, I feel like she thinks that they're going to start hanging out again. And I feel like he's going to just because he wants to be able to keep the benefits going. He says he will end it when he's financially good and doesn't need to use her for anything, basically. I'm due in February and we still hang out presently. I'm just wondering, should I stick around and wait and give him a chance to end it, or should I move on? I do want my family together, but I feel like I'm putting up with too much. Sorry this is long. I just wanted to provide all the details. Thank you for reading.
How old are they?
I don't know, and I don't think it matters, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to say I personally would, if you were my friend or my sister or my cousin or a long distance neighbor on the block.
It's real easy. You want to say it together?
Run.
Keep it moving. Yeah. I mean, you guys can still see each other because he's going to be the daddy, you're going to be the mother. But in terms
co-parent.
of trying to
any relationship with him, he doesn't respect you.
Well, she doesn't respect her though either.
You're saying she doesn't respect herself for putting up with all this stuff?
Well, there's two. You go ahead first. I cut you off. Go ahead. You say, and then I'll tell you what I think.
I personally think that the history is already enough. The history of him cheating and talking to other people while you guys are living together, the first time, the second time, the third time. At this point, you got to just see that it's just not it. And he doesn't respect you, but you have also allowed him, in a sense, to do these things, come back, do these things and come back. So to him, he can continue to do what he wants and come back because he knows you're just going to be there. So you've almost lost the respect that you have for yourself. And because of that, he doesn't hold you to any value or put you on a pedestal to respect you enough to not cheat on you while you're pregnant, which is just crazy within itself. And him using this girl, using in very weird air quotes, because he's still getting all the benefits of using her, the sex, the relationship. She's signing a car for him. No girl is doing that without thinking they're in a very serious relationship as well, probably. So you're better than me because I probably already would have hit up the girl and tried to put the puzzle pieces together. Are you guys in a relationship? Because we're in a relationship too. I honestly would have already hit her up. So for you to have that self-restraint and not try to figure out what is going on here, because there's no way in hell that she's just dishing out money for free.
Yeah, so what does she need to hit her for? She already knows the answer. You just told her if she didn't know.
Because I think she needs to hear it from her, that this is more than just a one-sided, he's getting all the benefits from this. He's given her a relationship.
Here, if for whatever reason you can't catch her, let me tell you what's going on. He's doing something for her in exchange for him doing something for her, doing something for him. Now, you know what she's doing? She's helping him along financially. Now, your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, doesn't have the ability to help her financially. So, you know.
That's an emotional and sexual relationship that he's giving back.
Yes. Okay. You don't need to call her for that. That's what it is. Matter of fact, I think she even says at the end, she said, I think they started screwing at the end.
No, they did. That's what she said. They started screwing and then they still talk on the phone, but they don't hang out. Yeah. Girl, they're hanging out. You guys aren't living together anymore. Like, they're hanging out. They're doing each other still.
Here's the only reason I asked about the age is because, you know, if he was, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, maybe 24, 25, and he's just trying to run game on her, not you, but on her. First of all, that kind of game is, you know.
I just think that's a shady game to run.
It's not a shady game. When you're young like that, it's almost like a thrill. Like, okay, because this woman's got to be older than him or more established.
The one that's giving the money out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, okay, how good am I? Am I really gigolo status? I mean, am I that good? You know, it's kind of like a ego thing. You're trying to, you know, trying to measure yourself. I mean, it's a mistake to do, but I understand it because, you know, I could get lost. I mean, people can get lost in something like that. Mm-hmm. But now if he's in his 30s, 35, 30 something, and he's still lost in that avenue, now, you know, he's kind of a loser. You know what I mean?
So if he's young, he gets a pass because he gets to be a gigolo?
Well, it's not that he gets to be a gigolo. There's no that. I mean, look, that is a profession, but I'm not trying to glorify that profession. I'm saying as a young man, you could very easily be confused, okay, and think that there is some,
glory in what he's doing.
Yes, I understand that.
So
okay.
So if this is your daughter, what advice would you give her right now?
Oh, if it's my daughter, it's like, baby, get that man, come move back in the house. You and the baby, come move in the house. You don't need him.
Yeah,
he's sending you through the rigmarole. Forget him.
Yeah.
If she's my daughter, even if she's a good friend, come on, say, I mean, I don't think that this is something you want to. I mean, look, he's the father, so you're going to have a relationship at all times. I think the father should always be involved, but you don't have to have a relationship. Now you're going to have to watch her and how she deals with co-parenting.
Mm-hmm.
That's where your skill level's got to be now. Okay. Now, maybe this guy comes around in another 5 years. Maybe he doesn't. It's not like I would close the door on him completely. I mean, he could mature. Again, I don't know how old he is. Now, let me tell you something. If he's in the 40s and this is going on, forget it. It's over. Okay.
Oh my God.
If he's in his mid 30s, you got a little more chance. Young 30s, still a good possibility.
Okay, let's say he's in his 20s. How long do you want her to wait for him to get his act together?
No, first of all, I don't want him to wait at all. I want her to go ahead and be a strong single parent mother.
Mm-hmm. But you're saying that if he's in his 20s and he comes back around in 5 years, now he's like 32 or something, you're saying that there's a chance he might have cleaned up his act.
Without a doubt. Yeah, there's things he can learn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, that's, 5 years, 7 years. Oh, there's tons you can learn then.
Yeah.
You can become a different person.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I think present day right now, the answer would be to focus on having a healthy baby, a healthy pregnancy, and a healthy co-parenting relationship.
Yeah. Now, I think what you guys should both do, though, also, is I think you should both, either through your church or through some organization, go through some counseling. Okay. And it's not necessarily counseling to get you two back together, but counseling to understand how you should both treat each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he may need some help on how to take care of the mother of his child. The expectations. What is the right thing to do?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say one thing about the cat real quick, and I don't mean it. You take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know him, so he hasn't had a voice in here. But you got to understand, if he's using her to gain some financial means, he might just be using you too. Maybe he was using you because he needed a place to lay down that night. You guys happen to be bumping, and here comes the baby. Now you're stuck. So, I mean, that's why I said red flag, when he's using somebody, as opposed to him tightening up his own bootstraps, finding his own way up the mountain. He's jumping on the back of somebody else. And if his mother wasn't willing to do it, either maybe she didn't have the means to do it, maybe there's something about her son that she knows or realizes. So take these clues from what you see. Yeah.
I'm going to DM you and let you know that we responded this week, and, keep us posted. I feel like that's one thing, is that we've given advice or, shared our words or thoughts on people's opinions on here before, and then people have come back after and gave us updates, and I really like those.
But and I'm gonna give you one real big clue. Okay. You guys they've moved in and out together twice.
3 times.
Three times. Mm-hmm. I bet the lease has always been on you. I bet it's always been on you. And if that's the case, he might be picking your pocket or using you also.
Dang, I didn't think about that.
I'd say bail.
Yeah.
Okay. You write well. I'm assuming you speak well. You probably carry a job. I don't know if he does. Handle your own business. Be a single mother, strong. Use your family to help. Go find a good man that recognizes who you are. Settle down with him.
Yeah.
Okay. But now, when you pick your next man, make sure your man is on the same yoke as you are, or higher. Maybe a little lower if you see that he's really good and trying to get it together. But don't fool yourself. A lot of times people fool themselves thinking they just got to be with somebody, and you don't. Mm-hmm. A man don't have to be with a woman. A woman doesn't have to be with a man. Just go out there and handle your business. It'll come along.
I like that.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes this week's podcast.
Really? Oh, we short dogging on this week, huh?
No, that was 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
We'll be back next week with another podcast. You guys can always DM us with any comments, questions, concerns. If you want advice, please reach out. I promise on everything I love, I'm going to go over the speak pipe and we will do it the next episode.
I want some advice.
What?
I don't really like Albert the household.
Oh, we're not getting stuck on Albert again, Dad.
I want a good name though for him.
I don't think anybody have a name for Dad's friend, not friend, the man that he wants to troll. His name is Albert.
Berto the Brutal.
Okay, goodbye. I gotta go. I gotta get in the shower.
Give me some suggestions.
Oh my Lord.